Hello guys, welcome back to the Profitable Traders Room. So today, um, I just want to show you an example on GBPJPY. How I will enter my trades, right? How will I enter my trades, right? I just want to show you my setup, right? My what I think I would do with the JPY, right? So since the last since the last uh July 8th, the market has been just falling, right? The market has just been falling. And when I look behind the price action of the price, right, you can see that it was in a nice uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs, right? But at some point of the time, right, the market just broke below this recent the market came down and just broke below this recent higher low, right? That that for me is told me that now the trend is no more in an uptrend, right? It's a downtrend, right? You can see right here, the market broke below this recent higher low, right? So this tells us that the market is no more in an uptrend and the market is falling. As you can see, since that break below the recent a higher low, you can see the market has started uh, making lower highs and lower lows, right? You can see right here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this was a drastic forward down, right? And again made a lower high, and now I'm looking forward at this point. This is where we are right now. This is where the market is recently, right? So for that moment, I'm not going to enter any trade here. Why am I not going to enter a trade, right? So right, the market can do anything at once. We cannot say that, oh, the market is just going to fall down, right? Because once you just when I zoom inside at this recent price action, right? Let me zoom inside this recent price action. You can see right there that the market is kind of consolidating, right? It's not showing where the price is going, right? It's not showing us which side of the trend is strong, right? So yeah, I plotted these two lines. I plotted this daily trend line here. This was the high of the previous daily trend. Yeah, so this was the previous trend line of the daily trend. So now, yeah, so yes, once you just look at the market, you can see that it made this rejection candle, right? That's a good thing, right? This is a 4-hour rejection candle. It's a pin bar. In other words, this is the shooting star, right? It's a shooting star. It's a rejection candle showing that the price is going to reverse, right? You can see after that candle, there was a major reverse. This guy fall down all the way from here, but at some point, the buyers pushed the price and closed it at that level, right? It closed it closer to that shooting star. Why? What does this lower pin bar means? This is H4, guys. This is very powerful, right? So this is H4, and you can see after that push, there was indecision in the market, but somehow, the price managed to go up and fall down again. So there's no clue that we are having here where the market is going to go to, right? We don't have any clue, so we cannot we cannot enter any trade here because we don't Yeah, so why don't I want to enter a trade here, right? You might be asking questions, why should I not enter a trade? Yeah, I know this is a downtrend, right? But at this point of the time, when I look up here, right, this is a daily, this is the ending. Let me just show you a little bit. Let me zoom into daily. Yeah, this is the candle. This is the daily candle, right? I like always I like trading using the daily candle, right? So this is the daily candle. As you can see right there, this daily candle is the one that it hasn't been broken below, it hasn't been broken above, so it's trading in a range of the daily candle, right? So we cannot enter right there. This is a consolidation, right? The market has to break below, either below or break above. But when it breaks above, since this is a downtrend, right? When it breaks above this trend line, right? I have to be looking for only selling opportunities, no buying opportunities above this candle, right? Yeah, it's not like it's a rule now. It's not a rule, but this is just what we do. We are price action traders, right? We trade the price action. So yeah, so when I zoom into 4 hours, things gets interesting, right? I see this big green candle right here, right? As you can see, there's this big green candle right here, right? These were just sellers, right? There was just sellers in this market. This candle tells us that this trend was just, there's a lot of sellers, right? This is a Marubozu candle, but not that, because not that Marubozu candle, but it's an inefficient candle because it has this long body, right? It has this long body, which tells us this candle has a lot of liquidity. So this is why I don't want to enter for a sell. This is the very reason I don't want to enter for a sell. Why? Because the market can either go up, right? Why? When you check at this candle, right, you can see a very nice kind of order block. There's an order block here. This order block is the one that caused inefficiency of this candle, right? This order block is the one that caused inefficiency of this candle, and that's very dangerous to sell in this market. It's very dangerous. So this candle was caused by this order block, right? So it's either the market, always the market has is drawn to go test the inefficiency of the market. That's when it will continue to the downside, right? It's interested to go test the order block that caused inefficiency. That's when it will continue up, right? This is just a scenario that I think can happen to the market, right? Because I see a lot of I see this a very big rejection. So if you are asking me what could I do at this point of time, right? What could I do at this point of time, right? So since I know that the market has to go all the way to this candle, right? I'll just go lower, because now I'm not looking for any sales, guys. I'm looking for buys. That's all. I'm not going to be selling in this market. As you can see, there's this bullish candle that is developing. You can see there's a lot of liquid in this candle. It's really trying to go up, right? It's really trying to go up. And if I place a trend line, if I somehow place a trend line here, you can see that, yeah, I know this is the third touch. This is third touch, and market makers always use this as a liquid sweep, guys. Always as a liquid sweep. So you get stopped out if you don't know what you are doing here. Yeah, I know this is the third touch, and the market broke below this. Sorry for that. This line is just so long. Let me just, yeah, let's just use this candle as a reference for what can happen to the market. Yeah, it broke below. Nice, right? It did break below. Yeah, it did break below, right? It broke below this recent lower low, right? it tells us there's that it's a selling market, right? This market is selling, it's not buying. So, but what you are not seeing, guys, is that there's this low right here. If I can just show you, there's this low that is just that low with a rejection, guys. When you go on daily, you see this low with with that long week rejection. This is the candle, right? You can see how quickly when it tested this level, we just push up, and even just gapping up and just pushed all the way up, testing that level and went down. What did it come down here? This was a liquid sweep. Why? These recent lows, they were just liquid, guys. If I can just zoom inside right here, let me just, okay, yeah. So as you can see here, there's bottom this bottom, right? You can see this. When the market reached this place, it made a some kind of a doji, right? Indecision in the market, and it broke below even two indecision candles and broke above. Sorry, it broke above this indecision candle, and the sellers attempted to push the price down, but it couldn't close with momentum, right? It couldn't close the market with momentum. What did this tell? What does this that tells us? It tells us that the market is bullish, right? As you can see that the market couldn't close below. Instead, it's closed above this indecision candle. And after that, you can see this big bullish candle followed. Right here, what you can do, you cannot sell in this market. You cannot, don't even try to attempt to sell in this market. I know there's some other blocks above, there's a lot of things, but that's all liquid. That's all liquid, right? That's all liquid. So I want to use that. I want to use an order block as a selling order block here. I won't sell anything here, guys. I'll only be looking for buys. So how will I buy, right? Since I have seen this big candle, right? This tells us this that the market is bullish, right? You can see how these soldiers. This is like the rising soldiers. So this candle, and the big candle, right? Even closing above this wick where sellers attempted to push the price down, right? It's a bullish signal. So when I zoom into 6 minutes, right? When I zoom into 6 minutes, you can see this was a continuation candle whatsoever. This was a continuation candle, rising candle, increasing in board size, bullish, right? So the levels I'll be looking at for me to enter this candle, this trade, sorry. So the levels I'll be using for me to enter this trade would be this recent. If the market happens to pull back, right? If the market happens to pull back to this level, right? Why did I put this level? This is a very strong support. Why? Because it has been rejected multiple times. When you can see the market came down, rejected the price, went up, came down, rejected the price, went up, came down, rejected the price, went up, rejected the price, and broke below it, right? Once it broke below and it went back, retested it and went down. And now it broke above it, retested it once and broke above. Now what I think the market will do, it will come the third time to retest this market. That's when it will break above this trend line, right? You know that a break above a trend line is a confirmed uptrend. So why do I say this market is bullish? Why do I say that? So I can put this a second trend line, because when you zoom into lower trend lines, you see some levels where you have to mark out trend lines. Very important. So when I mark this level, this trend line level, as you can see, it has three touches. This candle is rejecting this level, guys. You can see right there, this candle is really rejecting this candle, this level. So what I would do, right, for an if you are an aggressive uh, trader, right, I would go for a buy right there. Right there, I would just go for a buy right there. Why? Right, I've gone for a buy right there, guys. So my stop loss is going to be below this low, because I know when the market comes here, if the market breaks below this level, then guys, this is normal a downtrend. It's going to be, this is normal an uptrend, sorry, it's going to be a downtrend. So yeah, the market can do whatever it wants right there, but I just entered because I'm an aggressive buyer, because the market can just shoot up and I lose the opportunity for me to get in the market. So yeah, so I had to enter right there. So I'll just show you the results. Thank you for watching this video till the end. It shows how dedicated you are to learn Forex, and I can be the one to teach you how to trade Forex. So guys, if you want to learn more about Forex, I will ask you to subscribe and share this channel with others so we reach a big audience, because that's the only way you will encourage me to make videos like this. That's how you will encourage me to show you all of my strategy. So peace. I hope to see you in the next video.